Even as the West Asia war hangs in balance, fighting has broken out on another front. After almost a month-long lull in the attacks, Afghanistan has accused Pakistan of launching mortar and rocket attacks on its soil. As per the Afghan government, 7 civilians have been killed and 85 others, including women and children, were injured as Pakistan reportedly targeted civilian infrastructure in the border province of Kunar. Even the UN's mission in Afghanistan confirmed that tens of civilians were killed or injured in these strikes. The Syed Jamaluddin Afghani University in Asadabad also came under attack. Visuals showed hills near this university shrouded in thick smoke. The Taliban spokesperson Hamidullah Fitrat described the Pakistani attack as a war crime and a blatant act of brutality. In fact, he's even shared images of children who were injured. Multiple homes in Kunar bore the brunt of Pakistan's aggression. Debris was seen all around and multiple people were hospitalized.
This afternoon, around 2, drones came and attacked this village. There were several attacks. Mainly this house was hit. 4 people were wounded here. My uncle's wife is among them. Another was my sister-in-law, and the others were my niece and nephew.
Now, this attack evoked angry reactions from the locals who made their displeasure with the Pakistani government amply clear.
My request to the international community and the government is to resolve their issues with these people, Pakistan, because our lives are completely facing destruction. How long must we continue to suffer like this? We have become extremely fed up with this cowardly and corrupt government.
Now, subsequently, Afghanistan's foreign ministry summoned Pakistan's acting envoy in Kabul to lodge a formal protest regarding these attacks. It condemned the violation of Afghanistan's airspace and rejected Pakistan's claim that violence originated from its soil. In fact, it even stressed that Afghanistan reserved the right to defend its territory and its people. While both sides agreed to a ceasefire in October last year, remember this truce ended in February after Pakistan conducted airstrikes on alleged Tehreek-e-Taliban camps in Afghanistan's Nangarhar and Paktika provinces. However, Taliban said that 18 civilians were killed in this attack. In fact, subsequently, Afghan forces fired at Pakistani military posts and claimed to have killed 55 soldiers. Islamabad responded by bombing Kabul and Kandahar. Then in March, Taliban accused Pakistan of bombing Kabul's Omar Addiction Treatment Hospital, resulting in the death of at least 400 people. While the fighting temporarily paused during Eid, Pakistan once again resumed its operations. However, the situation changed as China entered this fray. Both sides commenced peace talks at the start of April, and they held week-long discussions in Urmoi. On the other hand, Pakistan has denied striking Afghanistan and dubbed it as fake news. Its information ministry stressed that its targeting is precise and intelligence-based, and it claimed that it has attacked only terror infrastructure across the border so far. A day earlier, it had accused Afghan forces of injuring 3 civilians in South Waziristan. Now, this raises a key question. If Pakistan indeed claims to strike precise terror targets, why is it turning a blind eye towards terrorists and related infrastructure that is flourishing on its own soil? For instance, recent Indian intelligence reports suggest that more than 800 terrorists are currently stationed at nearly 72 launch pads across the line of control in Pakistan. This is a significant increase as compared to last year, where 100 to 120 terrorists were detected. These reports also flag the role of banned terror groups, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed. It's been learned that 12 launch pads are in Sialkot and Zafarwal, whereas the remaining ones are in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir and other interior regions of Pakistan's Punjab province. Pakistan's role in terrorism came to the fore earlier this year as well, when UNSC Sanctions Monitoring Team report linked the Jaish-e-Mohammed to the 2025 Delhi Red Fort blast that had, remember, claimed the lives of 15 people. It had also hinted that Pakistan claimed the Masood Azhar-led terror group to be defunct, even as its women wing was being formed. And this is not all. A recent report prepared by the U.S. Congressional Research Service identified Pakistan as a base of operations for at least 15 terrorist groups. It also specifically nailed the role of Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, Harkat-ul-Jihad Islami and Harkat-ul-Mujahideen in carrying out terror attacks across India. It highlighted how numerous US and UN designated terrorist groups continue to operate on Pakistani soil with impunity. As Pakistan's doublespeak on terror continues, it remains to be seen whether Afghanistan will retaliate to its latest attempt at reigniting this war.